This time of year, every high school team around the state has high hopes for a state championship run in the upcoming season. But it's the rare program that goes into the season with that kind of playoff run as the expectation instead of a big dream. In the Houston area, there are a handful of those programs, the ones who routinely not only make the playoffs but expect to make deep runs. One such school that has grown up on the far south side of the metropolitan area into that type of program is Pearland High School, home of the Pearland Oilers. And perhaps the biggest reason that the Oilers have become perennial playoff fixtures is the man the school tapped as a head coach 17 years ago, Tony Heath. Coach Heath inherited a struggling program when he came over to Pearland in 1997 after being an assistant at Lamarck, and he still remembers the early days at the helm.
Basically, I got the job because nobody won. Really, they had won 9 games in 10 years. They were 9-90-1 when I had the opportunity to get this job. And they didn't hire me. They hired a program. I was fortunate to be assistant at Lamarck High School when we were making the state championship runs and all those. And so they just wanted a program. And I gave them the recipe, and they said, "Okay, we'll buy the ingredients. We'll take care of the ingredients if you'll develop it." And we did.
But 152 wins later, Tony Heath has become the winningest coach in Pearland High School history, delivered a Class 5A Division I state championship back in 2010, and heading into the 2013 season, he ranks 4th among active Houston area coaches in career victories, behind other local legends like Lamar's Tom Nolan, North Shore's David Amon, and Elsic's Bill Barron. And he's made winning football the expectation in the community of Pearland.
It's an honor. I mean, it's a blessing for people to expect us to be successful. That's what it's about. And I don't know, we're going to teach kids the right way to do things right, but we're going to, in that same time, we're going to expect to win while we're doing it.
So it's no shock that the 2013 football season is highly anticipated in Pearland. Coach Heath feels that anticipation.
Closer you get to this time coming up, you see a lot more kids gravitating to the weight room, hanging around the dressing room and stuff, and it's a great feeling because it's a new chance.
Perhaps the way the 2012 season ended for the Oilers, with a first-round 24-10 upset loss at the hands of Deer Park, has fed the desire to get the new season started and wash away that memory.
The way we look at it, it was an 0-1 season. Our expectations are to be in that 11th week, and then we take it from there. It's a 6-week season, and last year it ended on a short note. Obviously, give Deer Park a lot of credit. They came ready to play, and they won the football game. They did a great job. But our team, we've kind of used that as a rallying point, just not about the loss of Deer Park, but just the way our season ended. And, with that bad taste in our mouth. So
Pearland has some talent to work with on both sides of the ball heading into this season, as 7 all-district players return for Coach Heath, including the 2012 district defensive MVP and Oklahoma State commit, Justin Phillips, whom the coach says is one of those players who lets his performance do the talking.
He's not the kid that's going to rah and talk. He's a leader by example. He's going to play hard. He's going to push himself. He's going to play when he's got a few aches and pains. He doesn't let that stop him. We've got a great leader in Justin.
But he also believes that his district, 22-5A, is going to be tougher this season. And, of course, the newest 22-5A kid on the block, the Manville Mavericks, are already strong playoff contenders themselves.
I think it's going to be a very competitive district. When you got Manville in it, they've only been in 5A 1 year, but they've been a 5A caliber team since they started playing football. They've got those type of athletes, and they do a great job over there. You've got Dobie, who's got a lot of kids coming back. You've got Pasadena Memorial, who has a history of being very strong every year. And then, you've got the other schools, Pasadena, South Houston, Sam Rayburn, and Alvin, that are competing, and their numbers are growing.
If you ask Coach Heath what a successful season will look like, he doesn't focus on specific numbers, but he does remember the ultimate prize.
Stay as injury-free as possible. Each kid had the most ultimate success that they can individually, and then us, putting that as a team and having team success. I'm not going to put wins and losses. Obviously, I said, we want to be deep in the playoffs. That's success. What that number is, I don't know. We know the ultimate number, at week 16.
But all the while, when the Oilers take the field this season, the coach says he wants his team to be aware of the tradition they're trying to uphold.
Pearland football is hopefully the one that's respected, around the Houston area and even, the state of Texas. But that only happens by what you continue to do. And these kids have got to continue to earn that respect. You go out and work each and every day to keep that respect, for hopefully there will be a target on their back. You show up and you play.
The 2013 edition of the Pearland Oilers get their first chance to show up and play on Friday, August the 30th at their home, The Rig, against the Madison Marlins. Counting down to the 2013 football season for the Legacy Sports Network, I'm Lonnie King.